Yo guys, what's up? So today I'm making another video on how to fix a fat. So you can see I have the bike and the tools you'll need, I know, to fix the bike. So yeah, I'll just show you how to do it if you're at home or at the trails. Let's get into it. Alright, so for today I'm not going to be using my bike, but I'll be using the other bike that I have here, which is a hardtail. So first, it's not a puncture but I'll show you the steps you need to do if you have a puncture. So first thing is first, you gotta flip your bike over, and just like that. If it's a front wheel, you just open your axle and take it out. But I'm gonna show the rear wheel because usually people get scared on how you remove it with the derailleur, you know? So what you do is, you open your lever here. Many people might have a lever, or many people might have like a number 6 size Allen key, you know? You can just put that in and remove it. So I have a lever here, so I'll open this up. And then once you're done with that, you take the derailleur and you push it back. You can just take a thumb, put it right here, and just push it back and pull it right out. That's it. You can take your chain off, and then you can leave the bike like that, and this is what you're gonna work with, right? Alright, so once you're done with removing the tire, keep it somewhere now. I'll just put the bike aside for now so I can work on the thing. So first things first, you're gonna do this once you have a puncture, so you're not gonna have any air. But for me, I just remove all the air, right? Alright, so once you're done with removing the air, or just deflating the tube, now. So you're gonna need a few tools, right, for this. So for me, I have a set of tools which I'll show you what they are, right? So first things first, this is a normal patch kit that you can get in any cycle puzzle. Once you open it up, you'll have 2 tire levers, which I didn't have. It didn't come with mine, but you usually have it. You get one of this, which is used to scuff up the tube so that you can have more purchase of the glue and the patch on the tube. And you get a set of patches like these, and then you get a set of glue and a rubber glue one side, right? So you can use that, or you can get a better patch kit, something like this. This is a Design patch tool, which you can find on Epic mountain bike. So you get 2 tire levers on the case itself, like so 1, 2, and you get a metal case where you can put your stuff in. So I have a patch, and then the tool that's used to scuff up the tube, and one of this. This is a bigger patch, if you tear the tire like on the sidewall, or if you have a really big puncture, you can use one of this. And so this is pretty handy. You can even put like a chain link or a set of brake pads here when you go out for a ride, so you have it in one place. So I'll be using this to show you how to use it, and I'll be using a glueless patch. So what that means is you will not have to use the tube. You get the glue pre-installed on the patch itself, so you just peel it off like a sticker and you stick it here. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to use that. It's the same procedure even if you use this, but this is more convenient and easier to use. So yeah. Alright, so what you do next is you take a tire lever, and you find the valve. This is the valve. You take a tire lever, you put it right here, and you lift it up. And if your tire is too hard to take it out, there's this small hook, so you can just hook it onto the spoke down. So, and then you do that, and you take the other tire lever, only on the other side, you put it, and then you pull it out. So that makes it easier for the tire to come out of the bead. And then you just run your tire lever all around the bead. Once you're done with this, your tire lever is going to pop out, and then boom. So you can remove the small cap that holds the tube in place, and then the tube is out. So that's how you remove a tube, So the next step is to immediately check the tire from the inside for any thorn or a nail. By the body, if you can't see anything, it might have a big chance like a small piece which can puncture the new tube that you put in. You just run your hand inside and then make sure you check there's nothing inside. Once you're done with that, you can put it aside, and then now it's time to work on the tube. If you have an extra tube, just put it in. It makes it much easier for you. But if you don't have a tube and you only have a patch kit, now is the main step that you'll need, right? Alright, so I actually don't have a puncture, but I'll be making a small puncture to show you guys how to fix it. So I'll just take the scissor and put a small area here. Alright, so you can see I have a pretty big puncture. This is a common puncture you'll see because of rocks or something that might just strike the tube. So what you do next is you fill the tube up and make sure you know where your puncture is. For me, I know it's here because I just made it. But pump garera, you just find out where the puncture is and you deflate it, right? Next thing is you put it on your knee or on your pump. If you have your like a cylindrical pump, you can just put it there and make sure you have like a curved area so that you can work on the tube. Next, you take this, you take one of the scratching tools, and you just scratch up the whole area around the patch with your puncture. So you can see my puncture is right here. You can see, So what I'm gonna do now is take this and just start scratching the whole area. You don't have to scratch up Beatz tira, like not aggressively. But you need to make sure that you have really scratch the area so that the glue can stick on the tube, because the tube is pretty slippery. So that's why we use this. Alright, so once you're done with that, you can see it's a pretty good area to work on. So next thing is you take your patch. So I have this toe peak patch, or you can just use any other patch that you have. You peel it off and try not to touch the glue part, but so you peel it off just like a sticker. You can see it's a pretty thick plastic type material, and then you find the hole and you just stick it on. Just like that. Make sure you rub it, ram ready, and then make sure you have it sealed properly. Make sure it's not coming out of the edges or anywhere. Make sure it's on there pretty good. You can let that sit for a while so that it has time for the tube and the glue to like stick together. And you can just take a pump right here, and then you can start filling it up. Alright, once you're done with that, you can go back to the area where your puncture was, which is right here. So you can see that the patch is on the tube pretty good, and it's sticking all around the area. There's nowhere that the patch is coming off from the side. Once you're done with that and you're happy, you have to deflate the tube, right? Before you're putting it in, make sure you deflate it. I'm gonna do that real quick, just a little bit. Make sure there's a little bit of air so that it just holds the shape. And then we're gonna take the tire and the rim. Whoops. Find the valve hole, which is right here, and then remove the small nut. Make sure you guys don't lose this. So this is a small nut that goes on this area. So this is to make sure that the tube valve sticks out of the rim and not goes inside, which might also create problems. So once you're done with that, and you find the thing, just push it in, and then put the tube inside the tire slowly. Make sure the tube isn't folding isari or isari is straight, right? Once if it's folded and you pump it up, it might like create another hole, or you might just ruin the patch. So once it's inside, just push the bead from all sides, hold it. You can even ask one of your friends to help you, and then always try to put the bead on the tire with your hands and not the tire lever, because many times what happens is tire lever, because of this, the mathiko part, the tube gets punctured again. Okay? So you just try to like wiggle the tire in with like a rolling action. So for me, I can do that easily because this tire is a little old. New tires, it might be a little difficult. So once you're done with that, just pull the stem out and then find the nut, which I misplaced. Just give me a second, guys. I'll find it. I swear to God, I'll find it. Found it. Boom. So you screw it on like that. It doesn't have to be super tight, just this se baira aus banera. And then open the valve. You take your pump, put it in, lock it, and then you start just inflating the tire. Make sure this is on there correctly. There we go. It's a workout, guys. It's a workout. Hey, just a little more. Alright, once you're happy with the pressure, remove your pump, close the valve stem. If you have a valve cap, you can just put it on. If not, it's fine. Now the next thing is, bring your bike, which is right here. Alright, and then make sure you keep a track of your tools and make sure you do not litter on the trail. If you have like remaining bits and pieces like this, just put it in your bag or your pocket. You can throw it later in the dustbin. Do not litter the trail, guys. That's not something we do. Just, you know, put everything back in and then close it up so you don't lose any of it. And once you're done with that, you take your bike and then your wheel. Alright, come up close. So now again, to put the wheel back into the frame right now, you take the chain, you just insert the tire first and you put it mati, right? So you can see that this goes mati, and then the same thing, you push your derailleur towards you. So you push it towards you, pull it towards you, you just try to drop it in slowly. And when you're doing this, make sure you're looking at this area as well. The other side mate, there's your rotor and your brake pads. So make sure it just fits in, and once you're in, try rotating it alikati. If it runs smoothly, then it's in. And then you just screw up your lever or your axle, whatever your bike has. Screw it out. And then make sure it's tight enough for you to ride down the trail without the wheel coming out. Give it a few turns and boom! You're done with fixing a flat, guys. Now you can go and tread the trails. Yep.